Yo, this ain't no coincidence, man. Today, man, Tank was talking about Floyd winning all his belts, and I was just brought to my attention. Floyd has said it, I beat the best at 130, I beat the best at 135, now I'm gonna beat the best at 140. Man, if this don't sound like Gervonta Tank Davis.
Exact same trajectory.
Exact same thing. I want him to see this. Hey, Tank, remember you talking about Floyd today? About he's one of them ones that did the same thing? I ain't tripping, man. Just brought to my attention. Floyd said, I beat the best at 130, I beat the best at 135. Now I want to beat the best at 140. Who that sound like? That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's scary.
Thank you.
That's scary.
Right on schedule, except you're not 27 yet.
No, I'm just a little early. But he went to 30, 35, then he jumped all the way to 40. I know it wasn't crazy.
You ain't crazy. I always told you was brilliant. Always told you that.
Gervonta Tank Davis always knew he was more. More than a kid thrown into foster care. More than a boxer who fought out of poverty.
Oh my! A lethal uppercut!
And just maybe, more than the heir to the Mayweather throne.
He worked hard, he's dedicated to the sport of boxing. You know, the ultimate goal is for him to break all my records.
And yet, at every step of his boxing ascension, his toughest opponent seemed to be himself. Flawless inside the ring, but prone to trouble outside it.
Gervonta Davis, in the prime of his career, is facing more legal trouble. This is a big deal, guys.
Now at the intersection of promise and turbulence, he turns to the one man who has always guided him.
We came like father and son in this sense. And I just want to make sure I was looking out for him. You always take that boy everywhere. He get in trouble and everything, but that was just the bond me and him had.
And together they look to the boxing ring to provide Tank what it always has: refuge. But he's chosen an opponent and a weight class that will offer none.
He ain't never half cocky, a faithful shooter. Cool as ice, the weight on his shoulders like Rick the Ruler.
Mario Barrios isn't just an undefeated champion. He's also a much larger man, a self-assured brawler poised to shut down outsized ambitions and prove he's more than Gervonta can take. On June 26, Tank will confront his biggest challenge.
When the lights and cameras on, he hit hard.
And seek to prove that in a world of danger, when boxing, he does his best work.
Me being with Gervonta, sometimes when I look at him, I just sit back and laugh and say, dag, a boy to a young man, to a man now, you know. You know, I try to be clear with him. He's in a position now that he's a boss. And coming from the childhood that he came from to being a man, it's delicate. Tank is Tank. He's seen death around him. One of the lessons from that, you know, things is gonna happen in life, but you still gotta keep pushing what you wanna do.
I've been through what I've been through in my past. I never had a family. I never had a perfect family. To be honest, I fell in love with Calvin as far as a father figure, not as a coach. It's at a point where I'm not just doing this for myself. You know, I've always been a team player, so when it's time, I know how to focus. Us as a team, we gotta stay together and we gotta achieve our goal.
Have some fun, Tank. Visualize the fight, as you said here. Russ, I want a running time here so we see how long it takes to do what we do. Whenever y'all two ready, 5 minutes.
I'm finding everybody. Helicopter in the middle of the hood, I'm flying everybody. All this fame to be chasing, I swear I don't care about it. Boy, you play, you gon' die front of everybody. Leave some blood on the street by some red bottoms. Hard to hell, but I wish that they headshot him. Free my on where the feds got him.
There you go. Look at it.
Look at it work.
Need a stamp on this one.
Ain't no quitting that killer.
He said you made a mistake. Javante Davis made a mistake.
Come on, snap him out. There's no quitting. I know it ain't no quitting it.
Come on, youngin.
Because he a dog.
It's a familiar sight. Javante Davis inside the Mayweather Boxing Club working to follow an icon's blueprint. But this is new territory because Davis is no longer the promising prospect and one step closer to proving he's a bona fide pay-per-view star.
The gateway to elite status awaits.
Last October, he did what Mayweather had done, making an emphatic entrance for his big stage debut. But many believed that Leo Santa Cruz, the relentless, come-forward champion, would expose the difference between the prodigious and the overhyped.
He came with a lot of punches. It was definitely back and forth. He showed that he was a real warrior.
The right hand putting pressure on Davis.
I don't throw a lot of punches. When I catch you, it's gonna feel like I throw a lot of punches.
Davis now putting together power shots. Landed another thudding left hook.
I can see when I break my opponent down. I went back to the corner, I told Calvin, like, I'm about to stop him.
Yo, I know. Stop putting your combinations together.
And stay slick, Tank, with your speed here.
An eruption from the crowd here at the Alamo Dome. Oh my! And there is a lethal left uppercut.
So when I caught him with the shot, I felt like all the work that I put in paid off. I was just screaming to the crowd, just like, that's what I was saying. Like, I was like, I'm the man. Like, I was excited. When I turned around, I seen Floyd, so I went straight to him, and he hugged me and was like, I'm proud of you, champ. Because he seen me in the gym. He seen how hard I was training in the gym, and, you know, it paid off. He definitely was excited for me. I was excited that he was there, and it showed. The worst part about being a boxing superstar, I think if you beat one person, they say you can't beat this person. It's never enough. It's never enough. I fought Leo my last fight. They say it was too small. They want to see you broke. They want to see you be beaten.
Hold the feeling. This the fight right here. This the fight right here.
As a fighter, if I want to be great, you know, I got to test myself, you know, so that's what we're doing.
3, 2, 1.
There you go. There you go. That's a wrap, y'all. Finished out strong, didn't he?
For Tank's latest test, he's aimed upward at super lightweight champion Mario Barrios. A victory would make Davis a 3-division champion at only 26. And tonight, the team has chartered a private jet to Atlanta, where at the site of the showdown, Davis can size up the 140-pound belt holder face to face.
Lenny, you said yourself in the media that you wasn't really on board with this fight.
It's a dangerous fight. I mean, let's call it what it is. I mean, Mario Barrios is no joke.
I know for sure that I can fight. Like, says I had the press conference and I seen him in person and seeing how big he is. He's bigger, he can catch me, he can drop me, whatever. But it's like, think about yourself, like, who you are. Like, I can fight, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I know he's not better than me.
He's known as El Azteca. He's from San Antonio, Texas. He is Mario Barrios.
Me and Tank are both undefeated fighters. Neither one of us wants to lose our O, but you know, someone has to, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that's not me. He's gonna find out, you know, what it's like to be in the ring with El Azteca.
What did I mean?
Warrior. It's a warrior.
You'll find out.
If the fighter known as El Azteca seems confident, it's because his gaze is locked onto the long road ahead. Today, Mario Barrios is celebrating his 26th birthday. His tally of candles now matches his total of victories. 26 years, 26 wins, no losses. And the icing on the cake he's the only one who will enter the ring as super lightweight champion.
Fighter I am, just given, my size. I'm not afraid, to face, the best version of Davis. Come on the 26th, he's in for a rude awakening. I'm a dangerous fighter. I'm gonna do whatever it takes when I step foot in there, to come out victorious.
Oh no. That's it, he's gonna love this.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh man.
You watch after this fight.
I know,
His next purchase is gonna be right there.
The ranch for the party belongs to the family of Barrios' manager, Bob Santos. And this haven for the San Antonio native also presents a stark contrast to Sin City's excess.
That looks like a Texas steak.
Red meat day.
Right, red meat day. Let's get it. I like nice things also, I like name brand stuff. I like jewelry. But at the end of the day, that stuff, it doesn't define me as a person. If that's what defines him, then, that's cool. But I'm a lot more than, just, materialistic items.
Mario knows he's a professional, huh, Mario? Yeah. That's good right here?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
I got a lot of people around me that keep me very grounded. Coming from nothing, pretty much, I've been able to give, myself and my family a life that I never thought that I would be able to live. I'm stopping and smelling the flowers as I'm passing them,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear champion. Happy birthday to you.
I appreciate everybody. Thank everybody for being here, man. I have so much love for you guys, and you guys are my family away from, San Antonio. As a kid in boxing, you want to picture yourself, at this point. Like, you're gonna be a champion one day. Like, I have no doubt about that.
When Barrios made his pro debut at 18, he fought at only 122 pounds. But his growth, in both literal and metaphorical senses, led to new divisions, a powerful fighting style, and a rapid ascension.
Barrios is moving up to 140. Has not just looked good, he's looked great.
In 2019, Barrios earned his first title, in every sense of the word, taking on undefeated Olympian Batir Akhmedov. The close fight would reveal Barrios' championship heart as he went the distance and sealed his victory with a 12th round knockdown.
San Antonio, you have a new world champion.
Barrios made quicker work of his next opponent, Ryan Cowboy Karl, in front of a hometown crowd in San Antonio. The bout was, in no uncertain terms, a bloodbath.
Barrios bloodying up Ryan Karl. What would Halloween night be without a little plasma?
I've shown the type of fighter that I am, and I'm willing to leave everything in that ring, to come out victorious.
Go ahead.
A victory over Gervonta Davis, it would mean everything to my career. He has one of the biggest names in boxing. This is the type of fight, that has the magnitude, to really, propel my name into, superstardom.
You tired? Let's get that next level of conditioning going. Here we go.
Barrios may not be backed by a money team, but his trainer, Hall of Fame tactician Virgil Hunter, helped Andre Ward, Amir Khan, Abner Mares, and others reach stardom, and will bring an edge in experience.
Mario, he's the type of kid that you enjoy coming to the gym for. He understands the importance of coming out and doing a full camp to give himself an opportunity to get in great shape and also to be able to work on some things. He'll make contact with the gloves, okay, real quick, okay? That's a tribute to his dedication and desire. It'll be hard to count on his speed. The game plan's simple, to win. I go with my fighter, I look to win, and I predict victory.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes come June 26th to make sure that he isn't successful. it doesn't matter who you are, you know, I'm not giving up this belt.
That's it, y'all. Let's go. It's sick right here. All right. Got a little entertainment going on.
He gonna yell 1 minute around. He said 1 minute.
Got a little entertainment going on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on up in here, Biggie. Hey, we've been talking about this all week, y'all. KP, where you at, KP? Go over there, Biggie. Over there.
The blockbuster bout may still be a few weeks away, but the undercard is starting early. On Tank's team, disputes, no matter how trivial, are often settled the same way. Today, two members, KP and Tank's older brother, Michi, will square off.
All week, like, Tank got two assistants. He got his brother and KP, right? But they going back and forth. So the way they gonna settle it is in the ring. Where KP at? Where he checking out? Where KP at? Oh, there you go. He put the shoes on. Biggie, you good? Yo, you went and bought some new shoes, too? Come on, KP. It sound like you getting nervous over there. What you say, Tank? It's happening today, didn't you, Tank? Tank love both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get this done.
I don't play no games out here. You know what's going on. Big issue.
They always be fussing, so they want to swallow.
All right, y'all, listen up and do the introduction. For y'all that don't know, KP was trying to teach Biggie the ropes. And Biggie said, man, I ain't no little boy. So Tank came to the conclusion, let's get it in the ring. All right, in this corner, from Baltimore, Maryland, 2008 Golden Glove champion, Biggie! Let's give it up for him, y'all. Yeah, boy, yeah! Let's go. Right here, right here, right here. In this corner, we got an old vet right here, KP! Come on over here. Listen, keep your hands up at all times, all right? At the bell, let's get it. Do what you do, Biggie. Do what you do, Biggie. There you go.
Despite Calvin's game promotion and an intriguing stylistic matchup, this event produced 0 pay-per-view buys.
Y'all made it happen. Y'all made it happen. All right, y'all. Another day at the gym. This is what we do.
Right up, bro. You felt that. You said, boom. You said, hold up. You ain't never been hit that hard. You ain't hit me hard, I swear to God, bro. I got right back up and was moving. You didn't see me laying or nothing, bro.
Yo, say, get the hell up out of there. If they talking and get around, irritating them, get to saying, take and say, all right, we're going to put y'all back in the ring again. So that'll make them be quiet.
Breaks like these provide welcome distractions from the weighted task ahead.
See your way through it. Fight your way through it. There you go.
Translating his power to a bigger division. Fortunately for Tank, that means being able to enjoy healthy team meals while debating the controversial decisions of the day.
How you feel after your first round?
Why? Because he got 2 power punches out the whole 3 rounds right there.
Ooh, what a jab.
The whole fight, you hit me 2 times, it was 2 power punches. Yesterday, there wasn't no separation for him to let me know he was a Golden Glove boxer as an amateur. There was no separation.
He boxed over a decade ago. He don't even remember.
How many jabs did I hit you with? How many times did I hit you in your stomach?
No, you don't even got hit. I mean, you don't even got to watch it up. You hit?
Give me one right there. I know you caught me one maybe like in the second round. Give me a little power punch. Ooh, you ain't never knocked me out. You know what a knockout is?
Back in Mario's world, the gym is quieter, but don't mistake that for pain-free. Today is strength and conditioning with Coach Tony Brady, whose 2 decades of experience add another layer of expertise to Team Barrios.
This workout's gonna suck today. It usually always does, but I mean, it's the work that's necessary for this fight. I mean, I'm thankful, for Tony Brady, but at the same time, I hate seeing him in here.
When all is said and done, more is said than done, and today a hell of a lot is getting done. Let's get it.
Yep. 11, good work.
We're preparing to face, the best version of Davis, that anybody has seen. I say it often, but I have confidence in my preparation. I'm making sure I'm on top of everything. So on fight night, I'm gonna be, more than prepared, for whatever Davis, brings.
Even as the bigger fighter, Barrios remains acutely aware of his opponent's near-perfect knockout rate. So he must prepare not only to deliver blows, but to withstand them.
This is a neck exercise right here, so this is just, gotta have a strong neck to take shots, and we've been putting more emphasis on that this camp than I think he's ever done his whole career, so. All right, let's get it. Shoulders back, good, straight back, and good. This is a tough opponent, and he needs to take things to another level. Mario has to be in great shape, and he has to be able to move around the ring the whole fight, and use his advantages. When you have experience working with guys like Andre Ward, you know what it took for them to excel at the highest level. He retired undefeated, and I know what he went through to stay there. Grip, keep that grip. There's children watching. Keep.
So, what's that saying? Them kids.
There's a reason why I don't have kids.
Breathe, power it out, everything you got, everything you got, everything you got. I want Mario to be able to impose his fight on Tank and not be at the mercy of his opponent's fight. I think Mario's gonna be ready. I think he's putting in a great training camp. Never trained this hard in his life, and everything that he did to get here, now we're just building on that. And hopefully that'll see him through to that next level in his career. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Time. All right, 50 of those.
Are you guys still friends?
I don't need friends. I just want him to win.
The prize for both fighters has never been bigger. A chance to accelerate the victor's fast-rising trajectory.
He's already a star now, and I always want him to say, anybody can be a star if they put their mind to it, but can you become great? I mean, chasing that greatness, boy, it's the price that you gotta pay. When this is all over and done and whatnot, his name will be mentioned in the record books. So that's major. Guy we ready to fight now, undefeated champ. This is a dangerous fight, but Tank like it dangerous. We just got to make sure that make it happen inside that ring that night. Him putting on the greatest performance that we ever seen.
The challenge ahead is a welcome focus. A chance to channel Davis's energies into what the fighter does best. It's an idea Coach Calvin has dedicated his life to. As a trainer to at-risk youth back in Baltimore, where growing up he lived the kind of life that he now works tirelessly with others to prevent.
When I was coming up, I was actually into street life. I had to make some money. So I just started actually getting into the drug scene. Went to jail for distribution of heroin that I actually got 10 years. It is what it is. I think when I got that time, it made me a better person though, because it got me a chance to learn who I really was. Boxing was like my church to me. It took my time out so I wouldn't venture out in the streets. It gave me a balance. Today, that's what we try to teach with the youngins at our gym, to try to give them a balance, some type of structure, and let them work through their course of their life. And that's some of my skills coming from what I do now with boxing. Just gotta give them love and show them that you care and fight for them. I met Tank through my son. He used to be at the kitchen table always telling me, man, that little kid's sharp, that little kid's sharp. I need it quiet in here so we can see what's going on. There you go, Tank. That's what I want to see. Have fun. You got to put on a performance.
Once I actually got in the gym and me and Coach Calvin connected, a bond I built with Calvin that it was more than like just boxing. He was just like that light. that I needed as a child.
Good defense, Tank, good defense. Time! Good money. Yeah.
It's tough in Baltimore, you know, so I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'll be able to, you know, still be with family and train every day. And any outcome, we all family. You know, we looking to win for sure no matter what. But number one, first rule, we family, so I'm ready.
For this boxing family, life is different now. The possibilities endless, and depending, as always, on the fighter himself.
Pretty bad. Yeah, coaches against the youngins. Y'all 5 against our 5. Well, we hanging around. Them youngins putting in work, you know. Tank up right now. He got... childhood that he came from to being a man, it's no manual nobody gave to him. You know, some things he's gonna learn on the job. You know, but he has to make a decision of what he wanna do, and he's coming around. He's coming around and watching him. I'm watching him grow.
I think I'm maturing. I've been through what I've been through in my past. I've seen the glitz and glamorous, so it's like, what's next? So I'd rather be doing this, putting my life on the line this way, than putting my life on the line back home.
Yep, they got it. Couple of pins. Hey, we want to recount. We want to recount. Feeling like Trump right now. We want to recount.
I come off hard because of my background, like of Baltimore. Like I always had to be hard. I think it's good for me to went through what I went through and seeing what I seen now. Nobody is flawless. Not even I don't care. No person on this earth is flawless.
He definitely a different breed. It's like he's trying to beat nature.
A fighter can spend a lifetime trying to build momentum. But once it takes over, once everything changes, can the speed of it all push things off track?
Barrio said you made a mistake taking this fight. Did you know that?
I think he made a mistake by accepting the fight.
I definitely see myself, you know, being a pay-per-view star, and there's still so much more work that I plan on doing and that, you know, that I want to do in the sport. You're gonna hear the name Mario Barrios.
Our job never not done. We always gotta have more. And once you feel like you did enough, that's when you fall on your face. Even if you break records, let's just say I break Floyd records, it's still not done. It's just the beginning.
On June 26th, two men, propelled by momentum, will meet in Atlanta.
Let's go. Right now, right now.
Come on, y'all. Tank.
And through attrition, they'll discover whose path remains true. Both champions know the importance of trajectory, because in boxing, if you're not on track, who's to say where you'll veer? Gervonta Tank Davis will